The Second Book of Chronicles. Chapter 1. Solomon, son of David, strengthened his hold on the kingdom, for the Lord, his God, was with him, making him ever greater. Solomon summoned all Israel, the commanders of thousands and of hundreds, the judges, the princes of all Israel, and the family heads. And, accompanied by the whole assembly, Solomon went to the high place at Gibeon, because the tent of meeting of God, made in the wilderness by Moses, the Lord's servant, was there. David had, however, brought up the ark of God from Kiriath-Jearim to Jerusalem, where he had provided a place and pitched a tent for it. The bronze altar made by Bezalel, son of Uri, son of Hur, he put in front of the tabernacle of the Lord. There Solomon and the assembly sought out the Lord, and Solomon offered sacrifice in the Lord's presence on the bronze altar at the tent of meeting. He sacrificed 1,000 burnt offerings upon it. That night, God appeared to Solomon and said to him,
"Whatever you ask, I will give you."
Solomon answered God,
"You have shown great favor to David my father, and you have made me king to succeed him. Now, Lord God, may your word to David my father be confirmed. For you have made me king over a people as numerous as the dust of the earth. Give me, therefore, wisdom and knowledge to govern this people. For otherwise, who could rule this vast people of yours?"
God then replied to Solomon,
Because this has been your wish, you did not ask for riches, treasures, and glory, or the life of those who hate you, or even for a long life for yourself. But you have asked for wisdom and knowledge in order to rule my people over whom I have made you king. Wisdom and knowledge are given you. I will also give you riches, treasures, and glory, such as kings before you never had, nor will those who come after you.
Solomon returned to Jerusalem from the high place at Gibeon, from before the tent of meeting, and became king over Israel. Solomon amassed chariots and horses. He had 1,400 chariots and 12,000 horses. These he allocated among the chariot cities and to the king's service in Jerusalem. The king made silver and gold as common in Jerusalem as stones, and cedars as numerous as the sycamores of the Shephelah. Solomon's horses were imported from Egypt and Cilicia, where the king's agents purchased them at the prevailing price. A chariot imported from Egypt cost 600 shekels of silver, a horse 150 shekels. So they were exported to all the Hittite and Aramean kings. Solomon gave orders for the building of a house for the name of the Lord, and also a king's house for himself. Chapter 2. Solomon conscripted 70,000 men to carry stones and 80,000 to cut the stones in the mountains. And over these he placed 3,600 overseers. Moreover, Solomon sent this message to Huram, king of Tyre.
"As you dealt with David my father, and sent him cedars to build a house for his dwelling, now I am going to build a house for the name of the Lord my God, and to consecrate it to him, for the burning of fragrant incense in his presence, for the perpetual display of the showbread, for burnt offerings morning and evening, and for the Sabbaths, new moons, and festivals of the Lord our God, Such is Israel's perpetual obligation. And the house I am going to build must be great. For our God is greater than all other gods. Yet, who is really able to build him a house, since the heavens and even the highest heavens cannot contain him? And who am I that I should build him a house, unless it be to offer incense in his presence? Now, send me men skilled at work in gold, silver, bronze, and iron, in purple, crimson, and violet fabrics, and who know how to do engraved work, to join the skilled craftsmen who are with me in Judah and Jerusalem, whom David my father appointed. Also, send me boards of cedar, cypress, and cabinet wood from Lebanon, for I realize that your servants know how to cut the wood of Lebanon. My servants will work with yours in order to prepare for me a great quantity of wood, since the house I intend to build must be great and wonderful. I will furnish as food for your servants the woodcutters 20,000 cores of wheat, 20,000 cores of barley, 20,000 baths of wine, and 20,000 baths of oil.
Huram, king of Tyre, wrote an answer which he sent to Solomon.
Because the Lord loves his people, he has placed you over them as king.
He added,
Blessed be the Lord, the God of Israel, who made heaven and earth, for having given King David a wise son of intelligence and understanding, who will build a house for the Lord and also his own royal house. I am now sending you a craftsman of great skill, Huram-Abi, son of a Danite woman and of a father from Tyre. He knows how to work with gold, silver, bronze, and iron, with stone and wood, with purple, violet, fine linen, and crimson, and also how to do all kinds of engraved work, and to devise every type of design that may be given him, and your craftsmen and the craftsmen of my lord David your father. And now, let my lord send to his servants the wheat, barley, oil, and wine which he has promised. For our part, we will cut trees on Lebanon, as many as you need, and send them down to you in rafts to the port of Joppa, whence you may take them up to Jerusalem.
Thereupon, Solomon took a census of all the alien men resident in the land of Israel, following the census David, his father, had taken of them. They were found to number 153,600. Of these, he made 70,000 carriers and 80,000 cutters in the mountains, and 3,600 overseers to keep the people working.